This lesson is on adding whole numbers. When we add whole numbers, it might be useful for us to look at the number line. And so this is one strategy for you to use. If I were adding the numbers 2 and 5, it might be helpful to start at the number 2 and then to count, because I'm adding 5 places to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice after I've moved my plus 5 units, so I started at 0 and used my plus 2 units for the 2, and then adding 5, notice that I've landed at 7. So when I add 2 and 5, the sum, and sum is that word that means the when you're adding two numbers, the result when you're adding two numbers. So 2 plus 5, the result is 7. For 152 plus 23, it's kind of difficult to use a number line unless I have a number line that goes up that far. And so one strategy for us is to line the values up vertically. Now when we do this, it's very important that you line them up according to place value. So 152, I've got the 1 in the hundreds place, the 5 in the tens place, and the 2 in the ones place. And then I'm going to put 23, the 2 in the tens right underneath the other tens value, and the 3 right underneath the other ones value. Now when I add these, 2 plus 3 is 5 ones, 5 plus 2 is 7 tens, and 1 plus nothing, which is 0, is 1 100. So my sum is 175. On this one, again, these are large values, and so I'm going to take 527 and I'm going to add 48, and the 4 will go in the tens column and the 8 in the ones. But now in this case, when I add 7 and 8 together, I get 15. So 7 and 8 is 15, so I'm going to have to carry whatever the digit is that doesn't fit. So 7 plus 8 is 15. That's a 5 in the ones column, but a 1 in the tens column. So now I've got 1 plus 2, which is 3, plus 4. So I have to add all three values to get 7. And then 5 plus nothing, again, is 5. So my result is 575. So in that case, we would carry. The same would happen if I would have had to carry in the center column. I would have carried to the next column to the left. Here are two for you to try on your own, so give them a try and then press play to see how you did. For my first one, I have 1,254 plus 98. Notice I'm just going to line up the place values. 4 plus 8 is 12, so I'm going to put the 2 beneath the sum, and the 1 I'm going to carry. And then I'm going to add 1 plus 5 plus 9. That result is 15. Again, 15 can't fit here, so I'm going to put the 1's value and carry the 10's value, the 1 and the 5. And now I have 1 plus 2, which is 3, and 1 plus nothing, which is 1. So my result, my sum, is 1,352. For my next example, I have 3 values, and it doesn't matter which order you write them in. I tend to write the one with the most digits on top. But if you don't, that's fine too, so I'll write it just in the order that they gave them to me. And notice I've lined up all of those place values, and it doesn't change anything because we have 3. We're just going to add everything in that column. So 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 5 is 18. So I'm going to write the 8 below the sum, and I'm going to carry the 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. So I'm going to write the 0, the 1's digit below, and I'm going to carry the 2. And then 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. So I'm going to write the 7 and carry the 1. And then I have 1 plus 1, which is 2. So the sum of those 3 values is 2,708.